Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you are doing well. Today we are gonna discuss collection type in Swift. What are the collection type in Swift? So be ready for that. So let's jump into the X code. Here we have playground, and I have just typed something here. So collection type means, what is collection type? Collection type means how do we store the data if we have in the bunch of data. So there are three ways to store their data: array, dictionary, and sets. So in this video, particularly in this video, I'm going to discuss only an array. How do we store an array? So array is used to store similar kind of data. For example, you have a you have a player's name. Player's name. It means, suppose you have we have a cricket teams, Indian cricket teams that has 11 players. So how do we store those 11 players names? So that's where we will use actually array. Array is an order type, order list. This array is an order list data. Array store data in ordered form. So keep in mind. So I'm gonna here. I have. So let's uh, drive from scratch so you can understand as well. So how do you define actually array? Array, you can define array just like a variable where I'm giving the name players. So then colons, and this bracket, we use this bracket for array, and define what kind of array you want to define. Suppose you want to define int, then you can define int. If you but here I'm going to define the names. Those are names are the strings, so I'm going to define a string type of array. And then we assign the value to this array. Suppose we have a Puzara, and Puzara, and other players are Kohli. This is the Indian cricket team. Kohli and Rahane and Ashwin, comma, Jade, sorry, we need bracket, Jadeja. So let's leave it here. Need just 5 or 6 names of the 5 players' names. So this is how you will declare the array. Just give the name and what type of array you want to define, whether it is string, integer, or any type, and then assign the value of. You can assign or not, it depends on your requirement, but I'm assigning here. So now suppose suppose you want to array store data in indexed form: 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4 index, and 3 index and 4 index. They have 5 element, but index start from 0 of array. So let's suppose I want to access Rahane. Then I have to give the index name players do here is Rahane index is 2, so I have to define 2. Then Rahane would be accessible here. Yeah, this is Rahane. Let's suppose you want to access Jade Ashwin. Then you can players and 3. The index of Ashwin is 3 because index is starting from 0. So here is the Ashwin now. Let's suppose you want to count how many elements I have in my array. So player, and there is a method as well for that, pla player dot count. This count method will tell you how many elements you have got in your array. So it's showing 5. Yeah, we have 5 elements. 5 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 4. It means we have 5 elements. Suppose you want to give a message. If we have a 11 player, then I will say 11 or more than 11 player, then I will say yeah, we have a complete team. Otherwise we don't have. If player dot count greater than equal to 11, then I would say complete team. Else I would say else else I would say we need more player. We need more player. That's it. Here, because we don't have a 11 or more players, so this message is printing. But if I would have that 11 player, then it should show complete team. So let's suppose I want to append. Let's suppose I want to append this array. I want to add more player on this array list. So how I would be able to add more actually player to this array? So let's suppose I want to add Umesh Yadav. Then player dot append, and this append method takes string. So I would say Yadav, and this will append Yadav as well in this list. Here you can see the output. But append method add the element to the last. So let's suppose you want to add a player here in between somewhere in the middle. So how you would add that? So there is a method uh, to actually insert like this. So player dot insert. Here you would define the player's name and what index you want to add them. Bhubaneswar, just like I want to add Bhubaneswar, so I want to add it after Rahane. So I want to add it after Rahane. It means 0 1 2. I would say at 3 index I want to add Rahane. So Bhubaneswar, then it will add here after Rahane, and Ashwin, Jadeja and Yadav will push to the backward directions, and this will add. That's how you will add. And now if you want to calculate player dot count, you can count how many players now are in your array. So count, and now it will show something different number. Yeah, these are the 7, so it's showing 7. It means it's updating as well. So let's suppose uh, you want to remove uh, any element from the array. So how you would remove? There is a method as well for removing, so I would show you. So player dot remove. If you want to remove last element, suppose Yadav, I want to remove Yadav, so you just directly say remove, and then Yadav has been removed. Yadav has been removed. Here it's showing last which has been removed. So if I would print, uh, if I would print if I would print the array now, player, then it won't show Yadav in this list. It will not show Yadav in the list. Yeah, it is not showing Yadav in the list now. You can see here. You can see here as well, and you can see here as well. So Yadav has been removed from the list. So let's suppose if you want to remove the first player, so how you would remove the first player? So player dot remove. If you want to remove first, then player remove first. I think there is a method first element. Then Pujara has been removed from the list. And if you remove all player, then you can say player remove all. Remove all is also a method here, and then it will remove all the players. Now the array is empty. So it's very interesting. So you can play around the methods with array in array. So let's suppose you want to sort your array. I have to comment this, otherwise I would not have any kind of data in my array. So let's suppose you want to sort your array. Player dot sort, then the data will be in short form according to the alphabet. Here Ashwin is the first, Bhubaneswar is the second, J, K, P, R and Y. So it's alphabetically sorted. So if you want to check whether whether anything is present in this list or not, suppose you want to check whether the Vijay is in the playing list or not. So you can check it as well. Dot player dot, or what is the matter, contain, yeah, it's a contain. Suppose I would say Vijay, whether Vijay is present in the team or not. I want to just ask that, yeah, Vijay is not there. Let's suppose I'm giving Ashwin, and here now you can see it's a true. Yeah, Ashwin is in the team, and he is present in the team, so he has got the selection. So you can also look throughout the array as well, but for that sake, uh, you have to use actually loops, which I didn't discuss yet. Whenever I will actually discuss loop, then I will discuss how do you actually loop through within array or dictionary. Until then, I would leave that actually topic, because it will be very confusing for you guys right now, because I didn't discuss yet the loops in this in Swift programming. So when I will discuss, and when I will discuss actually loops, then I will definitely discuss how do you actually loop through your collections uh, in uh, in Swift as well. So that's it, guys. This is the basics, very basics for the for I think, yeah, uh, for array, and just play around with the methods of array, and just remember the syntax, how do you declare the array. So it's not as hard actually as you think. In starting you might actually feel some difficulty, but once you will familiar with the methods of the array, then you would feel comfortable in the array. So thank you guys for watching these tutorials. Hope you like it. If you like, please subscribe my channels. Let us learn together, uh, and we will definitely learn together in the. And I have also started a new brand list playlist, technical support, with the name of technical support. In that video, in that those video actually, I will discuss the technical queries about. On YouTube, how many people ask about some things, and I will give the answer. Please check that playlist as well. And thank you guys. Subscribe and keep enjoying. I will definitely see you soon again. Thank you.